Hello everyone, welcome to GwPro Trading. It's with Michael here, and in today we're going to be looking at technical analysis we have across some of the pays which we looked at also in the group. Okay, so let's just dive in and then look at what we spoke about over some currency pays and what we wanted to do as well. So just start with the things we did over at the forum or the group, so we can then from that point on start before then looking at other analysis as well. All right, so let's see what we did also. Okay, this is also the chart of the CXY. Okay, so the CXY is the Canadian dollar, and this was last okay, so we can see that this could have been possibly been a WX, possibly a Y, right, completion, but this is too shallow for a Y. So but whatever drops happened, it went below the previous lows right here, and well, it could as well fit the bill for a Y, which could as well send price upside. Okay, so but if this is not complete for Y, then we could look at the possibility of an ABC to complete the Y leg. All right, so it's still a possibility. Okay, so let's look at other things which we did look at. Also, we looked at GBP card trade. Okay, this was also the trade which we wanted to take, and this was posted about a day ago. And let's go over to see GBP card. All right, so GBP card right here triggered. Let's go and see our entry point. Our entry point was 1.7133. 1.7133. Okay, let's go and see 1.7133. All right, so this was area which we did put our pending order right here, and yesterday it was somewhere close to the area but wasn't triggered. So today we are triggered, all right, on this trade. All right, so we're looking at our target areas is what we're going to be looking at finding. Okay, so for a flat pattern, you guys know, for a flat pattern, what I look for in a flat pattern is an A, B, C, and when I'm looking at targets, possibly if this is complete, and possibly this could actually complete the C. Okay, and we could be looking at the possibility that price could also want to test the B wave. The very first target which you look for in a flat pattern is to target the B wave, because in the hurriedness of the push, okay, you can expect that price will want to test first the B wave. All right, after testing the B wave, we might as well see that price could also move next to the 127 Fibonacci extension. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Fibonacci extension right there, what it is and what it looks like and what target we should be looking for. All right, let's go put it out there, and your extension should be around the 1.7366. 1.7364 is also fine because of spread, and depending on the broker which you're using in your trading, and it will also give you a very nice target right there. All right, so looking at this one here, this one can give any trader. Possibly we can look at TP1 171 pips, and we can look at TP2 233 pips, and for a risk of 68 pips probably. All right, so let's look at all right, that was what we did, and we're in profit. Okay, so we also have a pending order on the USD Mexican peso. This is one of the orders we also have pending, and let's go look at it. USD Mexican peso, and we did speak about this 3 weeks back, and also what we wanted to do with USD Mexican peso as well, and why I wanted to take that trade as well, and that was also based on the AB equals CD structure. Okay, so AB right around here, we have extreme here, extreme here, extreme here. So we're looking at a possibility that price would complete that pattern inside of this zone. All right, we're looking at a possibility that price could complete that pattern inside of this zone. Okay, so we're looking at the next drop back into this zone. Once price hit this zone, then we are in a trade. We are in a trade. Okay, we are in a trade, and our stop loss is somewhere below 1969. Okay, so 1969 is where our stop loss is, just a little bit below 1969 right here. All right, because of that, and that's good. This is going to be our target, 61.8 Fibonacci retracement of this swing. Okay, so back into this zone is what we're looking for. Target. All right, let's just go look at all the activities that happened in the week so far. So good. So far so good. We've seen that USDCHF has also woken up and moved from what could have been a strong support back into what could have also been a strong resistance. I'm going to be looking at this resistance over the week, okay? Because if you put up this on a line chart, and you see that this is a resistance here. So I'm going to be looking at how this current weekly candle is going to close, okay? I'm going to see how this weekly candle is going to close, and if it closes in this format, right, like this, probably I'll look at this as a rejection of this zone here. Then I would wait for a confirmation candle for confirmation that sellers are actually present in this market, and then we could look at targeting first this structure, then this structure, then this structure for a sell, okay? But if price continues to move upside, we can as well expect that price could also be back into testing these previous areas which we looked at before, and also probably these areas. All right, so those are target which we will be looking for in the nearest future. However, let's look at also on a H4 time frame what it looks like at the moment. And for an H4 time frame, we can expect that this could also create a move of equal weight. Okay, so any drop in this territory here, any pullback here, we'll wait for short opportunities back into the zone, because this is not going to be a move of equal weight. We have more than 3 waves. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so whatever drop comes in here, a retracement will continue downside. I know there's a lot of things which I can as well see clearly when I'm looking at the chart, and also avoid certain things. And also with the USD GwPro, this is also which I pointed out back at the group. We have a pending order right around the 113,800. And if you look at this one here, one of the reasons why I want to see price back into that zone is because one of the things price did was price did create what could also be a flat pattern, or probably an expanded flat, because this broke below, just slightly below this origin here, and we've seen that price have completed the B structure. All right, so what I was waiting for is price have completed and touched the extreme of the B wave. All right, so if you just go ahead, put up maybe a leveling right here, we can as well see that this have completed the A, this completed the B right here. I'm just trying to wrap this up as quickly as I can to make this session very short, because I just want to do a preview of all what is happening and also give you potential guides as well. And for those of you that will be looking to, well, I'm not looking to still add more positions, because possibly 2 positions is fine for me for the week. Okay, I don't want to bombard my chat with so much. All right, so we have A, B, C. So we've completed B, right? So for those of you that actually took that trade, all right, so let's see what it looks like. 247 pips. All right, so let's look at, we've completed that one. So what I'm going to be waiting for is an opportunity to take also a trade action with this one. Okay, so what I'm going to be waiting for, I'm going to be waiting for this pullback right here. So this pullback here is what I want to capture. All right, this pullback is what I want to capture, and that was why I sent out this information. Let's see, this pullback is what I want to capture. Okay, and we did. Okay, so we're still on a very okay. We have NZDCHF. Possibly that could have also moved into target. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, okay, so we also got it on a Alibaba as well. So let's see USD GwPro. Let's see what we did there. Okay, so I think whoa, that should be a very recent post. Let's go ahead and see that. That should be a very recent post. Probably I might not be seeing that very okay, but I think I did drop that pending order there. Right, I did drop that pending order there. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so I did drop that pending order there, but I could just sit right now. All right, so that's what I want to be doing. 113882. Okay, so this territory here is where I want to look for the next buying opportunities for USD GwPro. Okay, so that's with that. We'll wrap up that. And also with Euro USD, we know that I did speak about Euro USD to be the strongest in this move to the upside right here. And we've seen that this accumulation here is about getting out of the structure. So once price leave this structure here, this is going to be my take profit area. All right. And there's not much to do rather than what we've always done. Just looking at the market and making sense of it. All right, we've seen that this one has continued upside, and there is no real reason to doubt that move to the upside. We can expect it to still continue for the upside. Well, the difference is we haven't yet found a good opportunity to be able to get involved. So possibly for those that got involved, possibly pullbacks could also be nice in higher highs, higher lows. We've seen structures like this being backed by moving average. We've seen higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and that could also continue probably for those of you that wants to trade channel. And you can also back this up with, well, we are the lower boundaries. Well, a lot of things could also happen. Okay, so we are the lower boundaries. Okay, so USD card. What we looked for on USD card was a potential flat pattern at the top here, but this has failed. Okay, so whatever happens here, we're going to be looking at price testing this zone. This has failed. We're going to be looking at price dropping back into testing this zone, possibly a pullback. You know, guys, it's we could as well be looking at just maybe an expanded flat. All right, it's also all a possibility. NZD USD, this looks absurd. It's not good for a trade. Okay, AD USD. Okay, let's look at this one here because we've talked about this one before in the group, and also let me just put up a little light here. For those of you, this is also similar to that setup we looked at with the very first pair we looked at in this video. All right, so let's look at also what happened here. We did take profit 1, take profit 2, because 1 to some Fibonacci extension of this structure here is right around here. So we're looking at the pullback here is very nice impulse, take pullback. Then we can look at the next move to the side right from that point on. All right, it's still a possibility that price could also move from that point on there, and you can see nicely that that area here is the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement of this swing right here, looking very nice and unique. All right, for the next move to the side. Okay, so it's all a possibility. We look at gold. I think if gold stays the way it is right now, there is a possibility that gold is ready to make the push to the upside. I doubt anything stopping gold with that move. Okay, so possibly if this drops one more time and continue breaking the structure, there is no way for gold to continue going down. Gold is definitely going up from that point on. Possibly we'll test this zone. Then if price goes strong, because test this zone, it's all a possibility. I don't want to be involved from that point on. I want to see more clarity. Also use Mexican peso. Also with ZAR. My C is still right around here, so I'm going to have to wait for my C to complete right around here. I'm not going to be the man guy to short this. I'm not going to short this. I'm just going to have to wait. Okay, so some of the things we looked at over the week, and possibly for those of you that have a good risk appetite. Okay, let's look at random things. Okay, so this is also a similar one right here. A, B, C completed the very first wave, pull back to complete the 1 to some Fibonacci extension of this thing, right? So this is also a classic example. AED card, we've backed that profit, so we don't have any reason to NZD CHF. This is what we spoke about, and probably that did complete. All right, which of this? Okay, perfect. This is USD GwPro, which we looked at, and I was looking for this analysis here. So right here is where we want to have buy area there, and this was posted right on the 10th. Okay, so this is where I want to buy back into the zone. Okay, so right, very nice, unique. Which of those spaces are we going to looking at? Let's go check it out. All right, NZD-CHF. Okay, so NZD-CHF. Over last week, NZD-CHF. Okay, so this is what we wanted to do with NZD-CHF at the break. Okay, so this is, well, it's also nice. Okay, but we've not yet tagged the profit area, but it's also nice. Okay, yeah, I think we have tagged that profit area. Well, without me, I don't want to be involved in some things, right? I just have my reasons not to be involved in some certain trades. Okay, so let's look at AUD-NZD. AUD-NZD, if price fails with this, if price fails anywhere around here, this is the start of the downtrend. Okay, but that's gonna wait for a little bit of confirmation from a different time frame, which is the weekly. But I think that's gonna be the start of the bearish structure. There is no two ways about that. I've seen this many times in the market. I've seen this many times. Okay, so we look at. Okay, so I spoke about one leg down on. Okay, so whenever you have this kind of setup here, you can expect the next one to be bullish. You can expect one leg down, then you wait for some sort of confirmations. I like to do this many times because I've been able to see this with my clear eyes. Okay, there are some things I don't do. I just avoid and then wait. Some things I do. So for the whole of the months, okay, there's no trade for this one. There's no trade here. We don't have any reason to trade this. We don't have reason to trade this, but we have reason to trade EUR-AUD. We have a reason to trade EUR-AUD. This is complete. One, two, three, A, B, C. So this is the start of the new wave. If price breaks below this zone one more time, it's bye-bye for us. All right, just leave it to go. All right, so wrap up the session. See you next time. Subscribe, like, and also share with friends. That's the best. Thank you, and it will also help in the creation of more videos such as this one.